I'm Eytan Shander with Awesemo. We have 3 plays for you Friday night in the NBA for PrizePicks. But first, we want you to click that link below. Be part of the PrizePicks community. And when you sign up, we're going to match your first deposit up to $100. And we're going to give you 1 free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum. All right, let's get to it. Let's build our card. 3 plays Friday night. We're going to start with LaMelo Ball and go over that 20.5 point projection here. Ball's been on fire, and if you look at the last 5 games, he's hit at least 4 threes in those games. So we're not even going to target the 3-point prop here. We're just going to go full on against the Jazz. Going to be a lot of opportunities for Ball to continue to push the ball up the floor. He's a rebound and assist double-double threat every single time he hits the floor. But most impressive, at least over this last stretch of 5-6 games, has been him scoring the basketball. So we want to take full advantage of Ball over 20.5. He had a big number going over 30 last game out. And I think this line is actually a little lower. So right now, at least, projected for 20.5 points. PrizePicks doing us a favor. This should probably be upwards to 21.5. And again, you're not going to lay any extra juice at PrizePicks as opposed to the book. So play number 1 against the Utah Jazz. LaMelo Ball going over 20.5 points. Again, we expect him to be mid to high 20s. Another big performance for Ball against the Jazz. Number 2, the return. Luka Doncic is back against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and the Wolves are kind of up and down as well as far as who's out there, and it's just going to be a track meet where the return of Luka combined with this matchup against the Timberwolves is going to be one that I want to get behind, especially because Doncic here at 29.5 should be in that mid-30s range from a point-scoring standpoint. We saw how Dallas can be. It's a little difficult to stretch the ball without Doncic on the floor. So when he comes back, it's just this natural flip, almost progression back to the middle, if you will, where Luka's just going to be the sole provider of offense for a little bit. Now, granted, he's a double-double himself, triple-double himself, especially from a passing standpoint, but this is going to be against the Wolves in that backcourt, pushing and shooting as well. We definitely want to target Luka going over 29.5, and we've seen that when he comes back, there is just this natural tendency for people around him to make sure that he gets his right away, and that's going to happen. Expect Doncic to be halfway through this point total, maybe even halfway through the second quarter, but definitely over 29.5 points for Luka. Final play, we're going to go back to Charlotte here because for the first time in what seemed to be a long time, Miles Bridges did not go over his 1.5 projected 3-pointers. We're going to go right back to that because it was an anomaly, if anything. Normally, we saw a stretch here of 5 straight games where he went over this prop. And even before that, he's hitting threes. This was just a small little blip, 0 for 4 night that we saw against the Knicks. Don't worry about that. Some people may even stray away. Books are asking you to lay about 120 points of juice here on this bet. The beautiful thing of PrizePicks is you don't have to lay a single cent of juice, but you can capture a guy who right now is just going to smash this. Wouldn't be shocked at all if Miles Bridges in this game against Utah, who loves to shoot and loves to get up and down as well, just like Charlotte, wouldn't be surprised if Bridges hit 3 tonight. But all we need is him going over that 1.5 count, and we're going to bounce right back from what we saw most recently against the Knicks and go more to that trend of 5 straight games going over it before that one. All right, so there you have it. LaMelo Ball is going to go over his point projected total at 20.5, over 29.5 points for Luka Doncic. And yes, we go back to the well. Miles Bridges over 1.5 made threes. Now, put these in a flex play on PrizePicks. And when you do, here's the thing. 2 of 3 is going to pay 1.25 back. Hit all 3 and you'll win 2.25 back your entry fee. If you want a bigger payout, don't worry. PrizePicks has the power play. Now, you have to hit all 3 of these plays correctly, but if you do, you'll win 5 times your entry fee. Now, click that link below before you do anything. Get started on PrizePicks. We're going to match your first deposit up to $100, and we're going to give you 1 free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum. I'm Eytan Shander. Enjoy the games.